Hi, I'm Mermaid.
Hey y'all, I'm Milan.
And right, so what are we gonna say? This? Like, welcome to another week of In the Mix with Eminem.
Welcome back to In the Mix with Eminem.
Welcome back to In the Mix with Eminem.
Mm-hmm. Now we just say welcome back forever.
Welcome back.
Because you bitches are here forever. Welcome back to In the Mix with Eminem. Ooh. We got a mic now, y'all. I know y'all's probably over it with the first episode because the volume was a little...
Work smarter now, harder we can. It's just the beginning.
Yeah, and that's why you gotta keep watching every episode because you never know what new is gonna show up here.
You never know what's gonna come out of her mouth. I'm trying to tell you. So that's why you need to tune in because you just never know.
I be saying this stuff, but you be telling everything with your face.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the mixy blood clot.
First, let's say thank you to everybody. Like, we love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in and being here and subscribing and actually supporting us. Thank you so much.
The girls are supporting. Like, that is really... Can we just talk about it real quick? It's really difficult sometimes to get your own projects off the ground.
Oh my God, yes.
Because you just wonder, like, is it going to be of quality? Are we going to, like...
How are people going to receive it? How
that's really...
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, I'm always afraid... Because, I mean, I laugh at our jokes because I think we're funny. But
well, because we're funny.
We're funny as fuck. But I just be, like, nervous sometimes, like, oh my God, what if people don't think that, like, our opinions are insightful? Or what if they don't think we're smart? Like, what if
that's normal.
Yeah, it's just like, normally when we walk down the street, people just be like, oh, that's drag queen, or oh, that's a gay person, or oh, but you know.
Excuse me? Are you sure that's what people say when they see us walking down the street? I don't think so.
But other than that, we want to thank you bitches because anybody that doesn't identify as that as well.
A lot of people probably don't identify as
Do you know? Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I kind of told you about this. But remember when I went to my best friend's wedding? Mm-hmm. And remember when I was telling me and my mom we were like stuck in a hotel together? That's how it felt. We weren't staying in a hotel together. We were very much stuck together in that hotel.
Yes.
It wasn't the best weekend for us. Me and my mom were like so much alike. We're great now. We're always amazing. I basically said, you know, oh my God, you're just not being nice.
You said to your mom?
You're just not... Yes, I told her that she wasn't being nice. And I'm like, you're not being nice. And you're being really snappy. And da-da-da-da-da. Like, we just weren't... Like, when I was growing up, it was always like, oh my God, you can't talk to him like that's your friend. And da-da-da-da-da. Like, me and my mom, we were actually that... Like, we were that close. And, you know, I'm very passive-aggressive, too. I am, you know... aggressive, and I do speak aggressively even when I don't necessarily mean to, but when shit be popping, I be rocking. So I basically was like, you know, you're not being nice, you're being very short with people, not just me, da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, you know, you're just making it sound like I'm a B-word. And I'm like, well, in our generation, being a B-word isn't bad. I was basically trying to say, I'm not calling you a B because that's a B word in my head isn't some mean lady walking around. A B to me is a bad B. I'm saying that you're being mean and short.
You better knock it off. Yeah, well, a B word isn't a bad thing. You better knock it off.
But the thing about it is, the B word never came out of my mouth.
You was trying to slide on.
No, not at all. You was trying to slide on in there. She was giving very much. I don't identify with that. So
you was giving. Well, you can if that's what you want to call it. But we don't see that as a bad word. I don't see it as a bad word, Mom. A B is a bad B. No, girl. If you were to call,
all I was trying to say was what I'm explaining to you is not my definition of a B word. So I just say that to anybody that took that and was like, well, I'm not a B. I have the same way black people took nigga and turned it into what it was. That's how I view the B word, just like a lot of people do.
That the frig out.
But that's the truth. We say the N word all the time, but we weren't the ones to originate. Black people say the N word all the time.
That does not mean
I'm just saying it's the same for the B word. There are a lot of women that don't see the B word. We call each other the B word. You know, you mess around and call your boyfriend the B word by accident. You're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, babe, just because we say it so much. But I never said that to her.
That is one, that doesn't mean that it's good. And two, no, the B word and the N word are not equivalent.
They're not equivalent. I'm just saying what we did to the words is equivalent. We took something that was a derogatory.
Who is the we? Because you don't hear me walking around saying the N-word unless it just randomly comes out of my mouth. You say the N-word.
I say the N-word.
I don't like the N-word.
Right. You don't identify.
Excuse me.
Wait, did I just say you weren't black?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
Wow. I knew I grew up in the suburbs, but that is so crazy. I had to grow up hearing that all my life. You don't sound like you talk like a black person. You talk about, wow, my own sister just said I'm not black.
No, I didn't say that. I said you don't identify with being a nigga. Only at random.
In the mix.
In the mix with Eminem. No, but that was just my little story.
How we got from the wedding and the B word to you saying I'm not black. It's a key to me,
I was
and
triggered.
I would never
I was
understand
triggered.
it.
I was triggered.
But this is what happens.
I was triggered. I'm
Eminem.
gonna shut up and hit the hookah. So one thing that we want to do. No. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up before I get canceled. We love that you all are watching. It's amazing. And we just want to always work. We're just starting off. Like, this is our first podcast. We just want it to be the best. So we're not changing anything. Yeah. We're just like tightening up the formula to what we do.
The thing about it is that we literally are being our authentic selves. Like, this is literally how we are all the time, off camera, on camera. So people are gonna see our lives when we talk about what we do. So thank you for tuning in. I was gonna say tuning in, but I said supporting instead.
Yeah. Each week we will talk about these topics. I mean, we'll also talk about anything we fucking want to because it's our show. Why is everybody trying to call me right now?
Why do you have such a potty mouth? Like,
what? If I ignore your call?
I don't know if it...
No, but don't. That's not ringing, is it? The trap phone not ringing.
No, but your mouth is honestly out of this world.
In our show, we will talk about, beauty, fashion news. We'll talk about music news. We'll talk about good news and bad news. We will also give you all a fit of the week, which is someone that we think definitely killed it with their look and fashions for the week. It could be a celebrity. It could be someone we know. It could be a random person on the street we just decided to take a picture of, bitch, because you was fitting.
Clearly, she uses the B word a lot.
Clearly, I'm just this profane individual out here just being terrible.
It's okay. It's gotten very far.
I identify with that.
As you should.
Our last segment, but not least, is called Watch Out. Like, watch out! But it's about what you should be watching. So, all right, sister, I'm going to give it away to you because the music news that you have is really a key to me, and I'm gagging.
Oh my gosh, yes. Now, I don't know if you heard, it happened about a week ago. I was on social media, as always, scrolling down, and I saw like a story. I don't know if it was on TMZ or if it was on the Shade Room. I don't know, but neither here nor there. Supposedly, quote unquote, there was a story where Nelly had lost like one of his duffel bags. I don't know where he lost it.
Oh my God. A bowling alley, I think.
A
bowling alley.
Bowling alley.
I literally just Googled Nelly.
$300,000. $300,000. Now, I don't know if that was the price of the bag or if that money was inside of the bag. I saw some stories saying it was inside the bag, right?
It said, I guess the person.
Bag and it had $300,000 in it.
Yes. In it.
Now, she gave the bag back, which is very nice. I probably would have did that.
That's very nice.
I don't know.
What would you have
I don't
done?
know. Honestly and truly, in a bowling alley.
And you knew it was, clearly they knew it was Nelly's bag.
So that's the thing. If I knew it was Nelly's bag, then I would have given it back. But if I didn't know whose bag it was and I just found a bag with $300,000, then I'm keeping that bag. I'm keeping it. Because I'm thinking if I give it back to Nelly, Nelly's going to give me a cute little, oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Not $100, which is word on the street what he did. Supposedly, he's saying he didn't do that, but there are a lot of stories saying that he only gave that lady $100. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so here's the fling.
That's ridiculous.
Here's the fling. I strongly believe in only because I've lost things, and I just feel like whenever I lose something, I dead it. I'm like, it was my fault. I lost it. When I first moved to New York, I left my purse and camera on the train. Like, wallet, everything gone, camera gone, hundreds of dollars gone, no money, no nothing.
Right.
You just gotta dead shit sometimes. So personally, oh shit, depends on who I was with. If I was with my girls, we probably would have get a bag back. I don't know if the money would have made it back to Nelly. It's no shade. It's no shade.
It's the Nelly part.
It's no shade. But in the name of Nelly and me, in my head, I expect people to have some sort of decorum, to have some sort of class and graciousness.
Yeah. That you would want that done to you.
Because I would want that done to me. I would want somebody, if somebody brought my bag back with the money and everything that was in it, I would definitely give them something.
Definitely not $100.
Definitely not $100. I'd like
what?
If I didn't have it to give you like money, like maybe that $300,000 was I took that out the bank and I shouldn't have just because I wanted to flash.
But that's if you're a regular person. If you're Nelly,
I'm Nelly.
You're
I got
not
money.
A regular. Person.
I just had a what's the thing? A versus.
Walking around with $300,000.
Yeah.
I think that you can give that person more than $100.
Yeah, definitely could have gave them like $10K.
Yeah,
definitely could have. I mean, even could have dropped them a band. Like,
yeah,
here go a
least.
band. Like, here go $1,000. Like to you, Natalie, that's definitely like 25 cents.
If it was a regular person, I don't know if I would have. I honestly don't know. And I believe in karma and all of that.
I sure do too.
But I would think about the karma like, there's your final what's the bag? How am I gonna give it back to me?
My thing about it is, I'll be thinking, is this karma?
For all the good things that I did?
For all the good things that I did and all the bad things that's been done to me.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because sometimes God will, you got to reach up and grab your blessing and put it down and do what? Put it in your pocket. Sometimes you just got to reach up, grab your blessing and put it in your pocket.
I didn't know what's going there. I should have probably grabbed up.
Yes, grab your blessing and put it in your pocket, girl. So that's what Nelly did. And I'm truly gagging. That's shady.
Yeah, that is.
And cheap. I can't stand a cheap nigga. How
you cheap man?
Cheap man? You see that? I said cheap N-word. She said cheap man.
Right. A cheap man is just something I cannot get with. I know it's a straying off topic, but it just went together. Cheap man is just, a man could not be cheap and try to be dealing with me. That just does not work. No, not at all. And because I know me in relationships, I'm not stingy at all when it comes to money. So I'm going to make sure that you need to do that plus more.
Yeah. It's a difference between being economical, spending within your means.
Yeah, that's how you stay rich.
That's how you stay rich. But it's another thing to be cheap. To have mad money and just literally always just cut under the table. I'm not saying that you got to splurge just because you got money, but that little $100 you gave her was a little $100 that you gave her. And that was corny.
Literally.
That probably did nothing but pay for her night there. Like, she literally found your bag and gave it back. You was in a bowling alley, clearly with regular people. You wasn't out there with a bunch of celebrities where it's like, don't nobody care about that bag. You just
paid it? Like, you just paid, like, you paid your bag? There's no way.
That's so corny. You was probably lit. That's probably what it was.
No shame. But yeah, that just stood out to me when it came to, like, industry news. I was gagging at that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, Shanti left your ass.
Not that's why Shanti left your ass. You never know. Today's January 20th.
Yes.
She had a show scheduled in Las Vegas for January 21st, which is tomorrow, of course. So she got online. She posted a video basically apologizing to her fans because her show isn't ready. And I love the way Adele talks because, you know, like, she's from overseas, and I just love her accent and just.
I would agree.
I just love it. But she's like, I'm so sorry, but my show ain't ready.
The ain't.
It's the ain't for me. Like, I live for it. But she's like, half my team has COVID, and it's been impossible to finish the show, and adding that delivery delays. But yeah, this was going to be the first of 24 shows at Caesar's Palace. So she had a residency, and but here's my thing, right? Like, I feel so bad for Adele. She was literally crying. Her nails were mad cute in the video. But she was just expressing, like, you know, we are going to fix this. We're going to reschedule. You know, we're going to send out tickets and all of that.
That's hard being the day before.
That's hard being the day before, sister, because let's say we was going to go see Adele, right?
Like, we had the whole thing planned.
We had the whole thing planned. We would be checked into our hotel right now in Las Vegas. Like, it's the night.
Not the only thing we went to go see.
Hopefully, that's not the only thing we went to go do. Like, hopefully, we went to do something else. Like, that, as a fan, I mean, it's COVID. And then also, you bought a ticket knowing that this was all during COVID and anything could happen. Like, I know we're putting our best foot forward, everybody's being positive. But in the back of our heads, when we book that flight, when we say we going somewhere, we honestly can think in the back of our head, like, I hope the world don't get shut down again. And like, you know that there's a possibility of something getting shut down. If not your event, then the entire fucking world around you. Right. So,
but at least it's something like COVID, and that's something that you should want to take care of. Care about. I think all the people that are fans of Adele, they are very caring people, so they're gonna pay it.
Yeah.
And they're like, definitely. It's Adele. And
it's Adele. I mean, definitely. They're definitely going
from
back.
Overseas, but no, why would you fly from overseas?
Exactly. It's just the people that really don't have the money to, like, waste.
Yeah.
spent them. I just feel bad for them.
Oh yeah, 100%. When I get now, you know me, I'm a stickler. When I have a
when
plan set, my plan is set.
Right,
And when anything steers the wrong way, my attitude, it goes like this. Like, tick, 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 tick. Oh my God, everything's messed up. Everything's messed up. So I can only imagine like certain people like, okay, I have this whole thing set up and now the concert is canceled. Like, bitch, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Crazy.
Sidebar, I just said the B word.
She's spicy tonight. We have some good news for you, and we have some bad news for you. Now, sister, what should we give them first?
Good news is always good. Always go with good news first. Or you could do bad news first and then brighten up the mood with the good news.
Let's do that. Bad news first, and then bring it up with the good news.
For some reason, I feel like that's how you always wanted it. So why did you even ask?
Cool. I mean,
You thought I was gonna say the other one first, didn't you?
I just agreed with you.
No, but I know you. I know how you did. You agree like, yeah, but you do that one. That's one. No.
Cause that you gave me option. You see, here's the thing. I will ask you a question.
I never really
Miss
give you an
Mamas.
option. I literally answered it, and I was like, or.
Is that not an option?
But I know you, girl.
Our bad news is that the late and great Andre Leon Talley passed away last week. He died at 73, which
So
is
young.
it's in 2022. 73 is young.
young.
Like it used to be old, but now that's
young. When I woke up and saw that, I just was like, wait, hold up. What? I did not. When I see anybody pass away like that, I don't expect this. I was really, really gagging.
He passed away. He was in New York, of course. A New York girl.
Okay.
She was dealing with a lot of health issues. And again, this time is not the time to even be in the hospital because they don't even have beds. Everything's with COVID. It's crazy.
People,
Vogue put out a statement. Everybody's just kind of been coming out and showing their support for his family and condolences. It's just so sad, y'all. But I mean, that's why we gotta live while we here. It's no shade.
Yes. But honestly, the first thing that I thought about, and I was like, oh my God, the Met Gala is not going to be the same anymore.
Like, what? Like, who are you coming to impress?
Like, that's not, and have you ever met him?
No.
I never got to meet him.
I never got to meet him.
I was to myself, I'm going to go to the Met Gala and I'm going to meet him. And then it's like, I'm never going to be able to meet him. Oh my God, the Met Gala is never going to be the same.
At all. Like I said, who are you coming to impress?
Right.
Like, honestly, I hope they do a sickening tribute. Like, they need to do something. Like, the
agree.
Met Gala should honor him.
Yes. How would you see them honoring him? Like, in a theme?
The thing about it is, they're probably gonna honor him. Like, we never get to see the event. Like, them actually go, like...
Behind
the red carpet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We haven't seen it yet, but we'll call us.
Book the girls.
Yeah, book the girls. Material. But... I think that it should be a theme. I think they should go back into his Vogue career and pick like his best era and figure it out from there. Call us, Anna. Call us, Anna.
That would be really dope, actually.
Because the Met Gala is about the red carpet. Like, honestly, unless you're invited, you don't have a choice to give a fuck about what's going on.
But there's no way at the next Met Gala that they're not going to tribute. Like, there cannot be any way that they do not tribute.
We might not see it.
Oh,
it might be on the inside, and it's like.
But you want to see what the tribute is on the outside.
Yes, I think that should.
Carpet.
But that's why I think maybe they should just do the theme.
Yeah.
Like definitely do the theme. That is
sad news.
Sad
Rest
news.
in peace.
And then we have another bad news. Normally, we would try to keep it to one because it's not a sad show; it's a funny show. But Wendy Williams is not doing good at all.
Right.
She hasn't been on this most recent season of her show in months. Yeah, Wendy Williams, she's not doing that. They're rumoring that she is allegedly dealing with dementia, which is really sad. My grandmother just like I'm going to a funeral next week, y'all. So, rest in peace to my granny. We love you. She was struggling with dementia. And for those that have family members that have dementia, it is really difficult to watch somebody go through that. It is hard. I don't want to say I hope that these are rumors because it's like, this is just a real thing that humans, we go through. We age.
Right. I only heard a little bit about it on the radio when I was at work, and I was like, oh my gosh, Wendy Williams. I mean, I did hear before that she hasn't been on her show and she was taking a hiatus, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I thought it was
she was okay.
I thought it was the Graves' disease.
Oh.
Her thyroid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that it was this as well, so that's really sad news.
Rooting for you, Wendy.
Yeah. I went to the show last night.
Yeah.
I think Sherry Shepard is she's
gunning for her.
I won't say gunning for it because that sounds like, she's giving.
But she might be a good.
She's giving, I'll throw you off the cliff, girl.
Oh my God, not like that, Sherry.
But
like
no. Sherry's a really sweet lady. Oh my God, she was so sweet. She took the time to take a picture with me and everything. I was like, oh my God. But I could see Sherry doing an amazing job.
Would it still be the Wendy Williams show?
No, and that's the thing. She been having all of these hosts, and she ain't been on this whole season of the Wendy Williams show.
Like, because if another person comes on as a permanent host, wouldn't they change the name?
I think they would have to change the name.
It wouldn't be her show anymore.
Yeah, it wouldn't. But
or are they under a contract?
Yeah, I was just about to say contracts.
Like season-wise, so...
Get well soon, Wendy.
Yes,
Still putting them prayers up there. You
absolutely.
can do this. You can do this. Get back to the girls.
All right, so this is the good news. Whatever I like. So yesterday I was on Instagram and on Facebook. So I woke up this morning and I saw a picture. And it was our friend that we know, Darius. He is a hairstylist and he was in Essence magazine and he was voted Hairstylist of the Year of 2022.
Yes.
And that is freaking huge. That is good news.
That's amazing news. And
congratulations, Darius.
Rooting for everybody black, all people of color,
Absolutely,
especially
absolutely.
that are in LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
But we know this man. Like,
Hello.
oh my God.
It's that for
proud
me.
of him.
I love seeing people that, especially when I know people.
And you've been watching them work. Like, I knew the motherfucker was about to turn it as soon.
It's like the levels. When I see
once he got to Jasmine, once he got to Jasmine, I was like, oh, well, this motherfucker rap.
I was there for it. You was turning it.
I can cancel my appointment.
Normani, Jasmine,
yes.
everybody that was gagging.
Yes.
So, great news. Congratulations to Darius. Well deserved. So proud of you.
Round of applause. That's amazing.
When I see black people making it. Oh my God.
Yes.
Everything.
And then don't you love when it's people in your circle that make it? Because it's like, I'm around the right bitches.
No. We're around the right people.
I'm around the right niggas.
Can you stop? Like, first of all, you sound like a gremlin, and I want you not to say that word.
I love gremlin.
I know, you do it when you try to piss me off. You not make that sound and not say the N-word like that. No, we're not referring to these people as the N-word. They are people.
Yes, these amazingly beautiful, melanated human beings. Yes. I like descriptors.
Yes.
I like descriptors.
Yes.
The people need to know what to talk about. Random question. We're just going to break it up real quick. But what is something that you want to do in 2022 that you have never done before? Like, never in life.
And, like, is this something, like, what, though? Like, a goal?
Anything, bitch.
No, you gotta break it down.
No,
I am
it could
not
be
a
anything.
bitch.
Oh, my God. Now I can.
Now, disclaimer before I answer her question, if I can have, a little secret camera around the house, Melania hates when I call her a bitch. You hate when I
the
call
way you
a bitch.
say it,
bitch. So why are you calling me
You
a
heard
bitch?
that? I know y'all heard that.
Bitch.
Nah, sister. That's two different bitches.
Oh, that is different bitches.
That's two different bitches.
Well, she doesn't like when I refer to
It's
her
many
as a
different
bitch.
bitches. You have very much like, bitch.
Oh.
Like, girl. Like, let me
Is she
tell you.
serious?
Then you got like, bitch.
She just let me like,
And then you got,
like, no, it doesn't work like that.
yes,
No,
it does. You
no.
be like, bitch. 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 Like, it's so many different bitches. All my bitches know this. What's something that you want to do in 2022 that you never did before?
I'll be honest. I really want to go on a trip somewhere cold. Like, I want to go to, like, Aspen, Colorado. Like, I want to go in a cabin. I don't know why.
Yes,
Because I don't even like the
over.
cold like that. I either want to go to, like, a cabin thingy-majiggy or something outdoors, which is really weird for me because I don't like none of that.
That's so crazy. Oh, my God.
That's something I really want to do this year.
That's dope. Something that I want to do this year that I've never done before, I'm going to be very serious. I want to be more responsible with my spending habits. Like, literally, I've never had good spending habits. Definitely want to manage my money better. I just be spending, so no. You gotta save. You gotta save. You gotta save. You gotta save. So yeah, I would like to have a very huge savings account by the end of this year, and anytime I've built a savings account, I've always found my way into it.
Well, here's what you can do. It's probably not as good for your savings account, but do this thing that I'm doing. See, this is the thing. Because I don't really know how well it's going to work because I'd very rather ever have cash on me. But I want to, anytime that I have like a $5 bill, I'm going to like put it in an envelope. So at the end of the year, I can see how many $5 bills I can save.
I'm going to pay myself first. I've never done that. Gotten paid, gotten my funds, gotten my coin, and like literally just paid myself first. I'll always spend my money before I even have it in my hand. Like if I know I just did a gig.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if I know I did a gig.
Because you know it's gonna come in.
Yeah, and they're gonna send me my coin in 30 days. I hate a net 30, but let's say they send you the funds in 30 days. By the time it gets to the 30th day and I get the funds, I already know 30 ways I'm gonna spend it.
Yeah, but that's normal because my checks come like that, and I be thinking, but that's bad.
But I want.
But is it bad?
I want to do something different for the first time. Someone also in the comments, because I never want to ignore our moguls. You all are moguls. You all are moguls.
You are. Because everybody has a mogul inside of them. We are moguls. Everybody's a mogul.
But one of our moguls asked in the comments, I'm gagging. Like,
the way you say it,
it's so over. But they asked our skincare routine. So you go first, because you have more of a regimen than I do right now. I'll give them my regimen from last year, because I've been slacking, but you've been on it.
So my regimen that I do, and I'm really, really trying to stick to it. I've been doing this, how many months? I don't really know. It's been a while. Palmer's has a coconut sugar scrub facial. I use that, right? Then right after that, because I feel like since it's coconut and sugary, it has like the texture to like take off of whatever dead skin needs to come off and like clean my pores. So that's great.
How often do you do that?
I use that because I wash my face 3 times a day. I wash it as soon as I wake up in the morning, when I get home from work, and then right before I go to sleep. So I do this everything 3 times a day. Okay. And sometimes I feel like that's too much, but
the exfoliation, you shouldn't do too much. But I mean, if you've been doing it for a while and your skin ain't burning, because I remember I over exfoliated my skin one time, and my skin was just like a little raw, a little bit
because of the tech, right?
But it was because I was using an exfoliation pad.
I used to think about that too.
I used to use
am I
daily
using
scrubs.
that too much? But then I was like, well, child, I'm using it for my face and nothing has happened yet. So
no, they make daily scrubs. Like, you should be fine.
Okay, good. I use that to exfoliate. Then right after, I use Cetaphil. There are 2 types.
You use the gentle one.
Yes. The clear one is the better one out. The other soapy one out. I tried that one time and I was giving. I don't even like the way this feels on my hands. I'm not putting this on my face.
It be feeling too silicone-y.
Yes, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the clear one.
No.
So I use that. Then I put on aloe, Fenty, fat water, and then I spray with a mist.
So,
I forgot to talk about the main thing.
Oh, what's the main thing with your skincare?
Laser.
Love laser hair removal. Razors are not for black skin. I will argue.
I was convinced that I was allergic to my facial hair.
It just doesn't matter. Like, even if I let it grow in, like, and don't shave it, it could grow past the point of where you may get hair bumps.
Right.
But even after the prickly phase, girl, my face is still just not having it.
The way that I would want to like take my face off and put it back on, like once I figured out laser actually is good, I was like, I'm gonna do my research, and I did it. And I go to a race spa in the city.
Yeah.
Once I started doing that, I was like, wait, my skin is getting better. My skin is getting better. So facial hair, laser is the start to great skin.
Yeah, honestly, I would have to agree, because I never had really bad acne, but I would have razor bumps and all of that, and honestly, I would have acne from the breakouts from just the ingrown hair bumps and that whole situation.
Yeah, it was all of that.
I can't.
Never going back.
No, never going back ever. My skincare routine, I just use Urban Skin RX. That's the brand I use. I use their Even Tone line, like their Even Tone collection. It's made for melanated skin. You can find it at Sephora. You can find it in drugstores. I order it online just because it's easier. That's why I found them.
You do this how many times a day? Twice a day? You do?
Yeah, so in the morning I use the soap, and then I use the day moisturizer. They also have a vitamin C like oil, but sometimes I use the oil, sometimes I don't. Normally in the summertime when I have my braids, I use the oil because I want to glow. Right. But I mean, like, if I'm about to do makeup, I don't go and put on a bunch of oil on my face because I want my face to be matte as possible. So I'll use like the Even Tone serum too, and all of those things work to basically clear dark marks, because like I said, when I was like having to shave and stuff, like once I decided like facial hair is just not my thing, it's just not my gig, my journey of skincare has been just really trying to lighten up the dark scars. So also throwing in there turmeric mask, banana peels, Like you rubbing in your face with a banana peel.
Oh, really?
I learned that. I follow this Asian dermatologist, and her mom shares a lot of tips, like a lot of old tips from Asia, just about, you know, keeping your body youthful. Like the skin, the muscles, everything, and the mind, everything. And that was one of the things. Her mother was walking around, and she was on TikTok like, Mom, tell these people why you are rubbing your face with a banana peel. And I was giving, because her mother look over. Her mother look over.
Have you ever used the like coffee?
The coffee and honey. I got that from you. The coffee and honey.
Coffee and honey?
When I talk about supple,
a coffee and honey mask will snatch
baby,
your mug.
You'll be so moisturized for days.
You just be like, oh, bitch, my skin is glowing.
Let's get to
the
fit of the week.
So I was on social media just scrolling down, and I saw this picture of Chloe. Haley? I always think I'm going to say Chloe Haley. I'm like, no, Haley. But Chloe Bailey looked freaking sick and shit on this black dress.
The keyhole
and it was just like covered over her boobs. And it kind of reminded me of something that you had brought up either last week or the week before about like clothes and dresses, a dress that was kind of like similar to that. And I just was like, oh my God, that dress looked sickening. She looked sickening.
She looked sickening. I just love their entire aesthetic. I feel like they kind of dress like us if you think about it. Like, I get it. Like they're very form fitting. They're very form fitting when they're not form fitting in structure. Like when we like wear like our holographic boots or like, you know what I'm saying. Like
that's when I really got
like,
in when they had the holographic outfits on.
Like very like PVC, very form fitting. Like, and I love that about them. They like to show skin. They love a crop top. They love a skin out moment, and I'll be here for it. The watch out of the week.
Why are you so aggressive?
I don't know. I just be.
I think it's because you have your arms folded. It comes off a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. I would say Stay Close. Like, that was a really good series that I don't think everybody's talking about yet. It's very new.
It was really good.
It's the show on Netflix. For those of y'all who have Netflix or have someone's login, I want you to go and I want you to watch this show called Stay Close. It's a limited series. I don't know if that means it's only going to be one season because it is 8 episodes. The episodes are like 40 minutes and some change. So you're going to get a good season.
December 31st, 2021.
Oh, yeah. So literally it came out the last day of the year. It has nothing to do with the name. Like, you would not think that the show had anything to do with like staying close. Like you kind of don't know where to go from that. But basically I would just say, listen, everybody has a past life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just never know.
And with that, you gotta watch it. Yeah, that's that.
So Stay Close is a really good series on Netflix.
It is.
Do you like series? Because I never was really into series and stuff like that. But
I feel like
Netflix now I kind of watch stuff like that.
I will get into a series before I commit to a movie. I just feel like
I'm the opposite. I want to watch the movie, child, because the series is like, I feel like if I miss one, if I don't continue, then I'm never going to continue. I'm not going to get to see
Now, I do hate getting behind. I hate getting behind in a series.
Right.
That's annoying. And
that's
then everybody else, you gotta like not get on social media. It just be a whole thing. But yeah, I like series more than I like movies, but I just like watching content. So yeah, I like YouTube more than all of it. But,
okay, and we love you for watching.
And we love you for watching. And that leads us to our next segment. Bye, bitch. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. Yes, that is a very good show. Do you have a past life that I don't know about?
I think everybody has a past life. I was reincarnated, so.
Yeah.
My previous life was something totally different.
Yeah, my previous life was the key. We'll talk about it in the next episode. Oh my God, I did that. I think that we can finally say confidently, like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
Yes. And we can also confidently say that we are now streamable on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes. But yeah, thank you all for being here. We love y'all.
Thank y'all. We really do love y'all. Bye. See y'all next week.